cool. That's Landfall's logo, but I don't know why there would be a door down here. Can I open it somehow? Yeah, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Now, before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that beginning next episode, I'm gonna be incorporating some user-generated battles into my videos. Now, I'm still gonna do my typical thing, screwing around in the sandbox and working my way through the campaign, but I'm also gonna face off against your armies. So leave them in the comments, leave a like on the video, and next episode, we might just meet on the battlefield. We begin with a level called Final Destination Farmer. And once again, I'm facing off against just one unit, just a typical farmer that roamed into the big city for whatever reason. Trick is, I can only afford one unit to face off against him. And I think I'm gonna change it up this time. You know what, normally I would try to counter the other unit, but we're gonna have a farmer versus farmer fight. I got faith in Farmer Joe. He's got quick hands, a sharp pitchfork, and lumbago. I probably should have taken into account the lumbago. That was bogus, Joe, okay? We're getting a do-over. Oh, he seems to be straddling his pitchfork. I don't know why he thought he could fly away like a broom, but it didn't pan out. Farmer Joe does not appreciate it when people bring up his lumbago, okay? You're gonna get a pitchfork to the face if you do that. Our next level is called a Scythe of Scythes. Oh, because they're in the formation of their weapon? That doesn't seem particularly strategic. Then again, neither is sending out a bunch of hay bales versus scythes, but trust me, okay, they would never expect it. The hay uprising begins. Go, my brothers, whack them with your silly little sticks. I'm sure you won't get absolutely slaughtered. Okay, we may need to reconsider our strategy just a little bit. The scythes are way too good against melee units. So if we can't use melee units, and we definitely shouldn't be compact close to one another, like wheat in a field, just waiting to all get raised down together, then maybe we should just interdisperse a bunch of ranged units. Right, we can start off with some potion sellers, get them nice and confused on the front line, and then back them up with some archers. And that shouldn't cost too much, so then we can back up the archers with ice archers. And then we still have a bunch of money, so we can back up the ice archers with snake archers. And as you can probably tell from the upward inflection in my voice, I don't feel very good about that. Ranged units in this game are kinda Judases. They like to shoot each other in the back of the head. Why don't we also top this off with a single bard? Maybe a tag team of bards. Yeah, just to distract. I never realized that they actually play music. Like, you can hear their little jaunty strumming. I was just coming down here to tell you guys I really hope you wear your back armor, because, let's be honest, I'm pretty sure half the people I hire are blind. Good luck, my little duo of bards. You're gonna need it. Okay, so far so good. We're keeping them at range. That's it, guys. If they're not getting a snake in the face, then make sure they get a potion and keep them good and confused. This is actually kind of working. They haven't even reached us yet. We've already cut half of them down. Cutting down is probably not the turn of phrase I should be using. Oh boy. Once they get close, you really start to sweat. Oh no. I think the bards led them right to us. Right, you pissed them off and now they've come. These are never close battles. It feels like if they get in, you're done. And if they don't get in, then you might stand a chance. Oh, that's it. Yes, more ice arrows right in the crotch. There's only 2 left. Go, snakes. Yes! Okay, I take it back. That actually was kind of close. Our next level is called Honoring Their Champion, where it looks like we have an absolute cluster schmuck of hoplites just hanging out underneath a statue. It's really weird though, because half of them are on my side of the battlefield already. But I can't start, they're not technically mine. They're just cheating. It's not very fair. I got $4,000. I really wanna see what a longship would do in a narrow corridor like this. Could we just crush a bunch of them? That seems like a lot of fun. And then we'll back them up with, how about some brawlers? We'll make a nice Norwegian army to face off against the hoplites. But oh, that's a dead end. Ooh, that's my bad. I didn't know that there was a building there. Oh God, the boat's stuck. No, it's like the Norwegian Titanic. That did not go according to plan. You guys are gonna get slaughtered. Oh, it's legitimate 300 style. We can't breach their perfect phalanx, and I'm short like $1,000 worth of unit. All right, guys, you really gotta pull it out of your dumb asses right now because throw the boat. That's not what I meant by throw the boat. This honestly could not have gone worse. How about we try that again, except for this time, we actually use all of the units that we purchase. I would love to get some bang for my buck here, so we're gonna keep all the brawlers back. I just wanna see if this boat will crush a bunch of them right off the bat. Right, you should just be able to toss it up in the air. They're so compact. Just like that. We just wiped out like half of them with the boat. And now the reserves are coming. Don't worry, guys, the brawlers are just around the corner. They needed to get shawarma first. There's only like 4 of them left. And they're all just beating down on one poor oarman. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Pile in. That's what I wanted. I just needed like Google Maps to make it work. Moving on to final destination, Sarissa, where we're facing off against one Sarissa whose giant eyes seem to disagree with his tiny helmet. I'm not really sure why that happens, it's so strange, but once again, I can only afford 1 unit. I can't even afford a ranged unit, so I'm not really sure what could beat such a long weapon. Maybe if we just jump at him? Would that honestly work? Do you think the headbutter could just dive? Holy crap, that was flawless. I'm just gonna throw it out there that we should not have won that, okay? Our headbutter should have been shish kebab. Look at the size of that freaking spear. Up next, we have a level called Pass the Bridge, where the king has decided to go for a stroll in the farmland and brought nothing but shieldmen. Just a wide variety of shieldmen. Like right off the bat, I'm thinking, I wanna use a mammoth and just have it charge down the middle of them, or use catapults and just blow them all up. This doesn't really seem like a fight. It just seems like bowling. What if we use the Bone Mage? Right, we could get a whole bunch of them for 4,000. I don't see how it's possible to cross a bridge if it's nothing but spikes crawling up your taint. This is gonna be a slaughter, right? Oh God. That's not fair at all. Oh, the choke point. All right, King, you're the only one left. And you know what? Your taint is no different than any other taint. You might be wearing puffy pants, but you should still die like any other man. You're not special. Guys, come on, use your spikes. What is wrong with you? Don't hit him with a stupid bone stick. Just use your spikes, use your spikes. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How? How did he do this? Freaking Oh, I thought his sword was stuck for a second. I was overconfident, okay? I'll admit that did not go according to plan, but I do feel like we're onto something, okay? I do like the Bone Mages. They do a really good job of cleaning up this bridge. But the problem is, we need something to assassinate the king. They're not gonna be the ones to do it. What if we get a ballista and just have that hanging out in the back? Right? Then once the way is clear and the dust settles, you can fire your giant bolt into his stupid puffy pants. That might work. Okay, yeah, we definitely still have enough Bone Mages. There's plenty of spikes to go around. No taint will be unspiked. There we go. Okay, now Ballista, it's up to you. All you gotta do is hit the guy with the crown. There we go, perfect. Just like we drew it up. Moving on to the Chosen One, where we're facing off against an army of Friar Tucks and one Buckethead. I would imagine if he's chosen, they mean chosen by God, right? So why don't we just ask God himself? I can afford him. Hey Zeus, did you choose this guy for anything? Like all the loving praise from a whole bunch of fathers? Oh, what? Did they just throw a lightning bolt back at you? Don't accept that, there we go. You see, the problem with all the priests are they don't do all that much. They keep somebody alive, but then they just kind of slowly die off. And then once they're all gone, you're just left with one poor schlub getting perpetually belted by lightning bolts in the tits. Oh, he's disfigured. Oh, God. I mean, Zeus. Moving on to a level called Heavy Swings. Likely because everybody here has a big, beefy, two-handed weapon that I don't want to get anywhere near. I kind of want to try ice archers. You know, I can afford a whole lot of them, and I'd be willing to bet none of these guys get anywhere near me. Can we just turn them all into beefsicles? Oh, yeah. You know the scythes are gonna be the first to fall, but I'm curious, does it work against the king? We are slowing them down. Oh yeah, that's it. Just keep building up. They're not taking any steps forward. That's all that matters. Oh my God, there's so many arrows. There we go. It takes such a long time. There's like 15 shots in him. I gotta say, the ice archers are probably one of the coolest units in the game. No pun intended. I just meant I want to use them more. Looks like it's that time again with Final Destination Squire, where you guessed it, we're facing off against a single squire. And you know what? I'm gonna bring in the reigning champion. Farmer Joe is gonna make a return, and hopefully his lumbago isn't gonna cost him. What happened there, Joe? Why are you coming out of the gates with a pitchfork behind your back, you lunatic? That doesn't count. Okay, he thought it was a warm-up. He was confused, right? He's battling a moonshine hangover, but now he's gonna get right back up in that saddle and land on his head. Come on, Joe, where are you going? He's over here, over here. There we go. Now, you need to use the pointy end of the pitchfork. Okay. Maybe it's for the best that Joe retires from 1v1 duels to the death. I think he would do a whole lot better focusing on turnip picking or whatever. Kinda wanna try the headbutter again. You know, it worked magic once before. Maybe you can do it again. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Okay, you gotta get up and not fall to your death. That was just unlucky, headbutter. You know what, we're gonna go again. You get that first strike in every time, and then you just need to not fall to your death. There we go. Okay, now you need to, yes! Somebody else fell to their death, finally. Oh, come on now. We've got Bravely Run Away, where we're facing off against an army of bards. That sounds awful, literally and figuratively. But funny enough, you guys were telling me in the comments that I should be looking around this map. Apparently the developers have been putting a whole bunch of secrets around the place, and mainly people have been telling me down here, there should be a hidden door. Cool. That's Landfall's logo, but I don't know why there would be a door down here. Can I open it somehow? Who do you think could be worthy of opening a secret door? Maybe Farmer Joe? We could just place him down there somewhere. And then for the birds, I'm just gonna get a bunch of archers. I don't even want people running around chasing them, or just shoot them. It's an open field. They're not gonna put up a fight. I don't even need to watch this. I'm much more interested in the door. No, Joe, you belligerent old coot, where are you going? I need you down here, dude. I would imagine I need to open the door with a unit. I don't know what unit, but even then, I can't really get units down here. What if we try putting Farmer Joe down on this barrel? Actually, maybe I can place him down there. Oh, I can. Okay. So that's all we needed, right? And then up here, I'll just get a bunch of whatever. That doesn't matter, but you are gonna dive into the water. Okay, that's not good. And you're gonna walk past the door and not do anything. So how do I activate it? This is gonna drive me crazy, so I had to go to sandbox mode, and we're gonna try most of the key units. Like, this is technically medieval map 1, so I would imagine maybe a medieval unit has a good chance of doing it. Maybe the king is worthy. Maybe a bard could play a tune. Maybe a priest could help. I can't really fit too many people in there, or a knight. Can I get you in there somewhere? I think we might be at maximum capacity. Close enough. Now, can somebody please open the door? No, they all just walk past it. Maybe the door would open for Zeus himself? Or maybe it's a labyrinth underneath the map and we get a minotaur to open it. That'd be pretty cool. Anything? No, just completely ignoring it. And there's no way for me to, like, interact with it. I don't really have any interactive abilities. I'm just a camera. Yeah, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work. We have seen secrets and tabs before, like sacrificing a unit into the pyramid and having the plague come out, so I think that door will be used for something eventually, but right now, it doesn't really look like it. Same with the door to the castle, or with like the cave in the primitive area. Right now, it seems like all you do is fight stuff, like a few catapults, or we have a few catapults, and I'm gonna have a few Valkyries fight a few of those catapults. I get the feeling there's no way they could hit these strange bird warriors out of the air, right? Maybe a few? Okay, that's not too bad. Didn't even kill him. Just kind of knocked one of them, and then the dive assault begins. I don't know why they make the catapults out of crackers. Honestly, they just fall apart when you touch them. They're so brittle. Speaking of that cave, we now have a level called Sneaky Tribe, and I don't see any Sneaky Tribe. I do see something weird up here on the top of the mountain. What is this? Some kind of strange little tribute to dogs? I don't really know, but I'm willing to bet they're all hiding in the cave. You guys in here? Ooh, you actually can go pretty deep into the cave. You can have a little... They are all hiding in here. That's really clever. Wow, okay. So, the whole tribe is in here, standing a little close to the fire for comfort, but I shouldn't be one to judge. That's actually kind of intimidating. Unfortunately for them, that means they're all gonna be flooding out that one tiny cave door into a volley of catapult fire. Maybe we just blow them all up before they even get to the battlefield. Maybe sprinkle in a couple of archers to pick off the stragglers. And we'll have some squire bodyguards. You know, just in case anybody manages to squeak through, we wouldn't want them touching our brittle catapults. Okay, guys, time to come on out. Any day now, there we go. We can fire into the cave at them. Oh, yeah, that's a choke point and a half. This is working way better than I would have expected. I assumed that they would be at the door, not that we would roll up to the door. Okay, 2 left? Really? That's it? We didn't even get any of our guys in there. Our cave now! It seems fitting that we finish things off on a level called Final Destination Hoplite, where we're facing off against one intimidating hoplite. Like, I don't like them. I don't like facing off against them, because the spear is about as long range as melee can get, and there's no way we can use ranged units. Even though we can afford one now, which sucks because I've been wanting to use an archer in a 1v1 forever now. Maybe I could just use 2 or 3 of something? Would that be for the best? Yeah, I'm gonna try a couple headbutters. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Probably not. Oh, okay. Yeah, get in nice and close and then get completely wooled. The shield is good against ranged weapons, but I don't know if a boulder counts as ranged or a weapon, to be perfectly honest. If you chuck that, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. But you know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. And like I said, be sure to leave a comment on the video with an army that you want to see me face off against. The only 2 requirements is that it needs to be unique and it needs to be able to simulate in the game. Okay, if you say, like, use 1,000 farmers, that's not really unique, and I can't actually do that. The game will crash. No, I want to simulate battles that'll entertain people, so help me out. And thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.